Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Everything is okay. We hear you.
Uh, okay. Thank you very
Please
much
continue.
for the
Mhm.
invitation. My name is Mirosław Maziarka. I am from company AGRO SMART LAB, which is based in south of Poland.
Mhm. Give us 1 second. It's our Mr. Mushir. It's we wait for him for a moment. Okay.
Mr. Mirosław, give me 1 moment to connect with Mushir or with Borhan, okay?
Okay.
Right.
So we have wait few minutes. It's with this presentation. So it's some kind of different situation we have with internet connection. This our partners are in Yemen and in Istanbul, and sometimes we lost connection. So just a moment, it should be okay. Hmm. I check by telephone. So what situation we have? No, no, a co się stało? No, dobra, dobra. No dobrze. Mhm. To się dzieje właśnie, bo... No dobra. Mamy sytuację, we have this situation like now, so some part of our partners has no information on the screen. So maybe please, Mr. Mirosław, please continue this presentation in English, and we see what it could be by a few minutes if we could connect. So we return. If not, we need to continue. We have a lot of listeners speak English. So please continue.
Okay. All right. Okay, then let's go. we are a research and implementation center which try to find the best solution for the agriculture. And today I would like to speak about two new ideas which we already implemented in Poland and can be very useful for in other countries in Mid East and in Africa, where can help growers to produce better yield. One is the protection of plants against diseases. Shortly, I will explain what and how, what the strategy generally of the plant protection. So far, we can use preventive protection when growers have to spray in some times to prevent against disease, and another option there is interventional after the first symptoms of disease. But there is a third option for a protection strategy based on data from the weather station and the use of mathematical models to accurately determine the moment of infection, because the infection, there is a time when a bacteria on fungi contact with a plant, and it is the best time when we should start to protect our plants against disease. We can use meteo stations, and we already have in Poland about 100 stations, and we use the meteo stations can be put on the open field under the covered production, and these stations, they monitor the all factors: rain, humidity, temperature of soil, temperature of the air, and very important is the lift wetness, and based on these factors, many researchers in the whole world in the last 20-30 years, they prepare special mathematical algorithms. Based on this, we know exactly when the infection is starting, and the infection is, we can't see it. We can't see the incubation of the bacteria and fungi. We will see only symptoms on the leaves, and very often it's too late to protect plants. How it works: the meteo stations can be put on a field. The meteo station is powered with the solar panel. There is needed a SIM card, and as I informed you, there are some sensors which give all information to our system, and in our system we have those algorithms. We already we have been working on this 5 years, and in Poland over 400 growers are using our system of communication. And based on this system, we have special algorithms, and we prepare every automatically email early morning, and this email contains full information of the risk of disease in last day. For example, this is the onion, and we can see some level of the disease. Then there is a history of the infection in last 30 days, and growers can better understand when exactly there was a risk of infection. We add also very professional weather station, sorry, no weather station, the weather forecast, but with the window, spray window, when growers can see for the next few days when is the best time for spraying, because this spray window is calculated based on the wind, rain, sun, etc. to have the best time for efficiency spray. And also this email includes all data from the station: temperature, humidity, rain, and leafness, and temperature of soil. And what we can offer, it doesn't matter where, in Yemen or in other countries in the whole the world. The important is only to have the special these metal stations, and it can be put everywhere. Data is transferred to our system. We use at the moment about 100 algorithms, special disease models, and also we have a special project with Agriculture University of Krakow, where we are developing new algorithms and developing new phenological for pests models to have more accurate system in Poland, but all this research which we are going to do can be very useful for other countries. And this data can be transferred to any country where there is a special company or advisor company who can offer to the local growers. The second point which I would like to mention is the completely new eco-friendly solution for agriculture and water treatment, and especially in the Mid-East, the water quality is also very important. This solution is based on the producing from water and salt with energy, and we have very powerful biocide, which is 100% biodegradable and 100% based on the natural ingredients. It means water and salt, and it's very, very powerful. This electrolyzed water, which it's called in the world, it is hypochlorous acid, and the very important thing which can be you can imagine, but this hypochlorous acid we have everybody in our body, because electrolyzed water works in the same way as the hypochlorous acid, which is produced naturally by our leukocytes in our white blood cells. And this is the immune system which reacts immediately when there is invasion of viruses, bacteria, and leukocytes initiate the reaction of producing hypochlorous acid from water and salt in our body, thanks to the energy from neutrophils, and it kills bacteria and fungi. What is interesting, this hypochlorous acid is over 500 million years in the world, and no any bacteria and no any viruses can have like find way that this hypochlorous acid will not works. I would like to inform you, because it's a completely new solution also in Poland, and this hypochlorous acid has been already approved in Poland under Bioactive brand as bactericidal, fungicidal and virucidal biocide, including human coronavirus, bacteria coli, salmonella, listeria, legionella, and it will be very important biocide for disinfection in country in Mid East and Asia, Africa, because it's no alcohol and can be used for those people where is alcohol prohibited. This agent is for disinfecting surfaces, materials, equipment and furniture in Poland for both contact with food and animal feed. It's approved for water disinfectant for washing fruit and vegetables in Poland, and also agent for disinfecting tap water and water from deep wells intended for human and animal consumption, and agent for disinfecting materials and surfaces related to the stay or transport of animals. And I'm very happy because we are in a project which it's granted from EU and the Polish Agriculture Ministry, and together with the Krakow Agriculture University, we are in process with called healthy food, and there is the use of electrolyzed water in plant and animal production as an innovative, safe, natural product which can reduce usage of pesticides and antibiotics in agriculture. And in this process, we are developing protocols, technologies as a plant protection with using electrolyzed water. And this is the very interesting thing, because when we use these meteo stations, we give exactly information when is the infection of the bacteria or viruses. And this electrolyzed water works the best when the fungi is starting to grow, and it's very easy to kill. It means with using this both technology, we can produce much cheaper and safer any plants, and this is the something which it's more and more important in the world. Electrolyzed water is already approved in Japan and USA for the organic production, and we in Poland we are this project. It's probably one of the best first researchers in Europe to use this electrolyzed water in agriculture for the so large scale. Because it is also used in Australia, Japan, Korea, USA and Canada for giving to animals together with water, and to avoid all problems with stomach, and to reduce completely antibiotics in agriculture.
Mr. Mirosław,
it's also
excuse
used
me.
in the world for the disinfection hatching eggs, like for as a natural biological disinfection. And as I told you, electrolyzed water, called electrochemically activated water, is approved for ecological production of plant and animals in the USA and Japan. And what is the funnest story? This electrolyzed water can be produced everywhere in situ. It can be produced. The shelf life of that electrolyzed water in situ is short, 2 maximum 4 weeks, but it's enough for the production for the local community or the big farms.
Okay, Mr. Mirosław, do you hear me?
Here is
Hello.
a picture of a cooperative of uppers in Poland, where they use for the washing uppers after harvesting, fogging, and also for the spraying in the orchard.
Mr. Mirosław, do you hear me?
For this production, as I told you, it's needed only a special, very clear salt we use from Czech company, and the water. And this
give me 1 second to
unit
contact with
can be
Mr.
used,
Mirosław,
as
okay?
I told you, also for the disinfection of water for the drinking for human and animals, to avoid any poison from the bacteria which can be grown very often in warm countries. We also distribute the final products, which is 1 year shelf life hypochlorous acid. And we are proud because the Bioactive company, which we are together with AGRO SMART LAB, is one of the few companies in the world who develop a technology with establish this hypochlorous acid without adding any preservatives. That is all. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for the invitation. I hope we can work in the future with offering such technology which can help those countries to grow themselves food and to have a good quality of water. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mirosław.